Hey guys, Mark Parsons here. In this video, I'm going to go through the top 7 Facebook retargeting strategies for real estate agents to get more clients and sell more homes. Now, if you're not a real estate agent, don't worry. Entrepreneurs, business owners, I promise you that every single strategy I go over in this video, regardless of the industry or niche that you're in, you'll be able to apply it to your business and get the same results. So let's get into it. Retargeting strategy number 1, engagement. Facebook allows you to create a custom audience based on anybody who has engage with your Facebook assets. So this could be people who have visited your Facebook page, give it a thumbs up, shared it. These are people who have engaged with your ads or any of your content out there. You can put these people into a custom audience and then start to retarget them, get your message in front of them, stay omnipresent, stay top of mind, and start to build that know you, like you, trust you factor. I promise you, when you start retargeting, you're going to see that the cost is much cheaper and that conversions are much better. Retargeting strategy number 2, page views. If you don't already have the Facebook Pixel installed on your website, you need to get that done today, even if you are not running ads at this point. Now, if that's foreign to you and you don't know what that even means, just comment below. I can definitely help you with that. But even if you're not running ads, once you have the Pixel installed on your website, it's going to start collecting data of the visitors. And when you go to run ads, you can actually grab that, use that data retroactively to create audiences. So page view, you can create a custom audience of people who have visited your website. These are people who are, for whatever reason, they responded to hooks you had on the internet or were referred to your website. But the bottom line is they are in the mind frame of what you have to offer, your business, your service. So you want to make sure that you can remain in front of those people. You'll be able to convert those people much more than cold people who have never come to your website or never engaged with your content. Retargeting strategy number 3, buy custom URL. Now this one is really great. In the eyes of a realtor, if you know that you typically sell detached homes in this area, you can run traffic to a URL that provides that search for people and start to build a custom audience of potential buyers for the type of properties that you're already selling. So when you get a new listing, you can quickly get your listing in front of people who have already been searching for that type of property. There's so many ways you can use custom URLs. You can use it to track anybody who has visited your specific listings of your clients so that you can put that specific targeted message back in front of them. You can retarget them talking about the property that they've seen, asking them if they would like to, like to book an appointment. But for any business, you can use these specific URLs that may have a message that speaks to a particular pain point. Once somebody has landed there, then you know the message that you can continue to put in front of them. And so you can use this very, very strategically. You can create a web page for a specific purpose or solving a specific problem. Then when you drive people there, people who have clicked on the ads to come to there, you know that you have now hit an interest that resonates with them, and now you can retarget them with that same message, getting their questions answered, walking them down that buying path. Retargeting strategy number 4 is video views. Now, video views is great to create audiences to retargeting. And just right off the bat, guys, Facebook video views, the count that you see at the bottom of a video or in your ads manager, are pretty much useless. A Facebook video view means that they've seen it for 3 seconds, which can often happen when they've scrolled through and never even looked at your content. A through play is either, I think, 10 seconds or 15 seconds. That's a little better, but you also have the option of creating audiences based on people who've watched 25%, 50%, 75%, 95%, 100%. So if you have gotten that video in front of a large audience, you can really start to see the people who are captivated by the message and then retarget based on that. So video views, using video on Facebook, can be an amazing way to start creating custom audiences to retarget. Retargeting strategy number 5. Now this is based on lead forms. In real estate, lead forms to a cold audience actually work incredible. In other industries or businesses, if you're selling stuff that's a little more high ticket, sometimes you're going to want to get them to a landing page or a sales page where you can deliver them more information to get them comfortable for let's say a higher value exchange. So, but with lead forms, if you're using lead forms, this is an incredible way. Now, the first lead form audience that I always create is people will click on the lead form, then they may say, oh, you want my name, email, and phone number, and then they back off. So you can create an audience based on people who opened your lead form but did not submit it. So this is a audience that has obviously raised their hand, that is interested in what it is you're offering, but they didn't feel the value exchange was enough for what you were offering, for the information that you are asking. So you can retarget this audience and maybe run a new lead form that ask for less information, or you can just start to warm them up a little more before you drive them through the same funnel. Build up that know you, like you, trust you factor. But an amazing retargeting audience that can be used strategically in so many ways for so many industries is when you're using lead forms, people who have opened the lead form but have not submitted it. That is a very specific person, so it's great to have that custom audience. So retargeting strategy number 6, again with lead forms, these are people who have opened your lead form and submitted. They've submitted the info. Now their information has likely gone directly into your CRM, their name, email, phone number. You follow up with all of the leads, of course, but it's also very important to then immediately be retargeting them with new messages and just increasing that know you, like you, trust you factor, because we all know that online leads aren't always excited to speak to you on the phone. They have the ability to block your call, so you want to not to block it, but to not pick it up. Some are excited to hear from you, but you also want to make sure that don't think of that as the end game, because you've got that contact info. You want to stay in front of them to continue to build that know you, like you, trust you factor. That's what retargeting is all about. Retargeting is so much cheaper than going after the cold audiences, and the conversions will be higher. And the last retargeting strategy is your database. If people are already in your database, these are people who already know you, like you, trust you, but you want to make sure you're staying top of mind. So you can download your emails from your database and upload them to Facebook to create custom audiences. Of course, those emails and the data that you're uploading will have to match a Facebook profile, so it's not going to be 100% accurate. Some people, you may have emails from people who are using different ones to log into Facebook, but regardless, as you build your audience, as you build your database, you want to continue to update your database as a custom Facebook audience. With the lead form, some might say, well, if I'm getting all my leads from Facebook, why would I need to do that? Because you would have the Facebook lead form opened and submitted, and that would be my database. You can only retarget that for up to, I believe, 90 days or 180 days. So you always want to be updating your actual database to grow that, to make sure that you are speaking to your clients. And a bonus tip for the real estate agents out there, in your lead forms, if you just ask whether they currently own or rent, that comes into your database. You can now split those into 2 different categories. You tag them and upload them to Facebook as renters and homeowners, and now you can deliver custom messages to your audience based on people who are looking to sell their home or buy their home. It will again speed up that know you, like you, trust you factor so fast when you're actually speaking a message that is specific to them and not a general message trying to get to everyone. So for other entrepreneurs or business owners out there, if you are using Facebook lead forms, if there is a critical piece of information that would determine a different message that you would give to your audience, if you ask too much in your lead forms, you'll get higher quality leads, but less submitted forms. So you want to find that balance, but often you can just find the number one question you wish you knew before you got on the phone, so that you could get them the best information. And by asking a question, you can then separate them in your database, re-upload them, and start to have custom audiences specifically and target specific messages there. So that's it, guys. Those are my top 7 Facebook retargeting strategies for real estate agents to sell more homes, get more clients, and for business owners or entrepreneurs, you can use them across the board. They will work universally. If you have any questions at all, guys, just comment below, and I answered all comments. Bye for now.